Good morning and hello from outside West Ealing Station, Elizabeth Line Station. Purple train's running there, but today I'm not here to catch a train. I'm here to get a bus, a special bus, a once-a-week bus that only runs on a Wednesday at 11:17, departs from bus stop A around the corner. This is London's, maybe the country's weirdest once-a-week ghost bus service, and I'm here to catch it and tell you exactly what's happening.
Several years ago, I caught the once-a-day Chiltern Railway's ghost train service that ran out of Paddington up what's known as the New North Main Line. It called at South Ruislip and West Ruislip only. And this dates back to a time that regular services used to run out of Paddington up this line. But when those services stopped, a once-a-day train service was put into place instead of closing the line. This parliamentary ghost train ran for many years, until December 2018 when, due to HS2 works around the Old Oak Common area, part of the line was removed, and so instead the ghost train had to be diverted and ran into and back out of West Ealing Station instead on Mondays to Fridays. That train didn't run during COVID in 2020 and 2021, and when it did return in 2022, the train ran one way only and on 1 day a week only between West Ealing and West Ruislip on Wednesdays. And then that service came to an end in December 22 and became a bus service instead. And that's why once a week on a Wednesday you can catch the 11:17 bus from West Ealing to West Ruislip.
So behind me is bus stop A, where you can get the E7 and the E11, and the E7 does go to Ruislip. Normally if you wanted to make this journey you could just get the E7. I mean, normally if you wanted to get this journey you'd get the GWR shuttle up to Greenford and then get the central line from there, but no, we'll do it by bus. We'll do it by bus today.
This bus service, by the way, can be found if you look online. Here it is in the Cheltenham website if you scroll through and find it. Make sure, though, you've selected Wednesday as that's the only day it runs. It then does also appear in the National Rail Journey Planner if you're looking up that journey. And also, inside the station, it even appears on the live information screens showing you that, yes, a bus to West Ruislip is running. And so at 11:15, just a couple of minutes before its departure time, the rail replacement bus pulls in to bus stop A for our journey ahead.
We are on board. It is a Metro Line service bus. I don't know what kind of bus it is. I believe it's come out of Perryvale bus garage this morning. Classic double-decker. There's 3 other passengers. One gentleman we've got chatting to. It's his first time ever. There's a couple of other regulars, so there's 5 of us in total getting this bus, and we're going to depart. It's 11:16 now. I'm assuming we'll depart on time at 11:17, and it's a scheduled 25-minute journey. Settle back in my seat. Up to West Ruislip.
This is your 11:17 Chiltern Railway rail replacement service calling at West Ruislip.
I've moved seats. I might move around the bus and be in different seats. We have departed at exactly 11:17. So if it's a 25-minute journey, 27:37, should get there 11:42. The driver just came on and announced this is a one-stop rail replacement service, calling only at West Ruislip.
The blind of the bus does say rail replacement, and this really is what it is, a once-a-week bus to replace that once-weekly parliamentary train between West Ealing and West Ruislip itself, which was lightly used. And it runs because rather than formally close the piece of railway line, which is a lot of red tape, the train was replaced with this bus, and that saves money and prevents the long bureaucratic process of taking the service away altogether, all part of the Railway Regulation Act of 1844. And you may recall I was here for the last time that the train did run back in December 2022. I was covering the least used station West Drayton on the same day that a whole lot of people came out to ride the once-a-week train for the last time.
I'm making a note of which roads we're travelling down. It's occurred to me that as it's only going one stop, maybe if the bus hit congestion or a traffic jam or maybe roadworks, it could divert and take a different route. Maybe it's got more than one way to get from West Ealing to West Ruislip. It's quite fun that the iBus announcement on board going. The next stop is, it just says the time, and it doesn't actually say what the next stop is because it's only going to one place, which is West Ruislip. Okay, all good so far. It's just an average bus ride. There's no one downstairs. Everyone's upstairs. Everyone's gone upstairs, sat at the front of you. There's no one downstairs. We're speeding along and making good time. We just came off the A40 at Hillingdon, just going past Hillingdon Tube. Right about now we've turned right onto Long Lane. We'll go up through Ickenham and get to West Ruislip, and we're going to get there in definitely less than 25 minutes, so making good time, which I guess is what happens when you have no intermediate stops on a bus. When you only have one stop to go to, you can you don't get slowed down by stopping everywhere. So we're easily going to make the scheduled time. Announcement just came on.
This service will terminate here. All change at the next stop, West Ruislip.
We will do that. I'm going to make a
Thank you
note.
for travelling on the Ghost bus today. West Ruislip will last stop. All change. Thank you.
Ghost bus, loving it. We're going to come in at around, my watch has gone over to 11:38. I dinged the bell. I didn't need to, but I dinged the bell just in case the bus driver wasn't aware that he had to stop. We've arrived 21 minutes later outside West Ruislip Tube Station.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you again.
So our once-a-week bus had taken 21 minutes to make the entire journey. So just for fun, 2 weeks later I came back, but this time I made the journey by catching the 11:10 GWR service. That took me up the Greenford branch, stopping along the way into Greenford. I changed there onto the Central line, headed west, and that then sped me along underground style up to West Ruislip.
So I've made West Ruislip at 11:33, so that took 23 minutes. Trying to work out what's quicker, the rail replacement bus or the GWR Central line.
So looking at my times, train and tube today had taken 23 minutes and the bus journey 2 weeks ago had taken 21 minutes. So yes, quite bizarrely, it is actually quicker to get the bus, the once-a-week bus, that runs on Wednesdays only.
And this is the bus driver, Tommy. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for an efficient, speedy service. Okay, and I have to ask, is it always, are you the only driver or is there a pool of drivers?
Nope,
and what do you do when you're not doing this?
Haha. Well, there's me and one other chap called Martin Leckie, who is service control at one of our garages.
Okay.
So we share this every other week. So I do.
Do you take it in turns?
We take it in turns.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it the most fun thing you do in your job during the week?
I would be lying if I said it wasn't. Thank you for coming on board and thank you for being a passenger on the Ghost bus today.
The Ghost bus. You honestly call it that?
Well, everyone else does, so I thought, well, why not? After all, okay, we had 5 people today, but one person normally.
Wow.
So,
And you ever ride it empty sometimes? Sometimes it is empty.
sometimes it is empty.
That
yes.
is okay. And that's kind of it. That's your once a week Wednesday bus service. I'm sorry, just looking down here. 1, you've got the HS2 works. 2, you've got where the central line ends, where the buffers. That is technically the furthest bit of the central line here. And then you've got the shiny metal rails where Chiltern trains do carry on. And thinking back to our graphic earlier, when that parliamentary service did go to like High Wycombe, then the train would be here. So that's why the bus comes to here. That is it. If you want to ride this bus, just turn up at West Ealing, get there for about 11, go to bus stop A at 11:17, the bus will deliver you here to West Ruislip station about 20 minutes later. I'm aware that Roger is there and what he's been doing, we've written this today because he's counting down the top 10 quirkiest bus routes on his blog, so I'll put a link to his blog. Spoiler, this he thinks is the #1 sort of weirdest, quirkiest bus route that you can catch. So that is it, that is the once a week Wednesday Ghost bus from West Ealing to West Ruislip. Oh, sun's coming out, it's lovely. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. See you in the next video.